We often have to deal with a lot of problems in this hard world. To get through these problems and live a happier life, we need to make good habits. A great Stoic thinker named Marcus Aurelius said that what matters is not what happens to you, but how you deal with it. Answer it. When you deal with problems, you choose how to live your life. Each habit you form makes your life more meaningful and deep. In this video, we'll look at 10 habits that will help you become the best version of yourself. Remember that this video is a specific plan for you to find and make good changes in your life. Watch it all the way to the end. To keep your hormones in check, the pituitary gland plays a big role in your health and well-being, being the adrenal glands and the thyroid gland. There are many glands in the body that make hormones. Hormones play a big role in controlling many body functions, including metabolism, growth and development, mood, reproduction, and how the body reacts to stress. Here are some reasons why it's important to keep hormones in check. Hormones help keep the body's internal environment steady and help keep homeostasis, which means that all of the body's processes are set in the right place. Having children, controlling your period, getting pregnant, and making sure your reproductive parts work right are all part of reproductive health. Hormonal balance is important for this. Controlling your weight and metabolism. It can be hard to lose or gain weight when hormones like insulin, leptin, and thyroid hormones are out of balance. Hormones that control our mood and emotional health affect how we feel and what we think. Mood disorders like depression, anxiety, and anger can get worse when hormones like estrogen, serotonin, dopamine, and cortisol are out of balance. When these hormones are out of balance, you may be more likely to break a bone or have other problems with your bones. Hormones like testosterone and estrogen help keep bone mass high and stop osteoporosis from happening. Hormone imbalances, like not having enough thyroid hormones, can make you tired and sluggish during the day. To avoid this, it's important to have the right amount of hormones. Skin health. Changes in hormones can lead to skin health problems like pimples, dry skin, or skin that is too oily to help control hormones. Get enough sleep, work out regularly, and eat a varied diet to live a healthy life. How to deal with stress. Also, stay away from things that are bad for you, like smoking and drinking too much. Medical help, like hormone replacement treatment or medicine from a doctor, is the only way to fix hormonal imbalances. If you think you might have a hormonal problem or are worried about your hormone levels, you should see a doctor right away. Number 2, take charge of your mind. If you want to deal with life's problems, the first and most important thing you need to do is control your mind. Far too often, men let their problems get the best of them and whine and complain, which not only makes them look less manly, but also makes their problems worse. How big a man is depends on how well he can deal with problems. If you can't handle small problems well, you'll look smaller. Your mind is your most powerful tool. If you can't control it, you make your own problems. Things you do are based on your ideas. Remember that if you don't control your mind, it will definitely control you, leading you to bad habits and pointless activities. As long as you stay in the present and accept your feelings and thoughts, mindfulness can help you keep your thoughts in check. Not a quick fix, but a habit that will last for a long time. Understand that your mind has a lot of power and can do both good and bad things. Rule your life by taking care of it. Your mind is a strong term that shows how important it is to handle your thoughts and feelings. Here are some ways to understand and use this idea. Being self-aware means being aware of what you think and feel, and being able to tell when your thoughts are harmful or pointless. Being mindful. Don't judge the present time, just be in it. You can pay attention to your thoughts without letting them take over when you are aware. Emotional intelligence means learning how to deal with your feelings well instead of reacting without thinking. Think about how to handle tough situations. Positive thoughts. Keep a good mood by focusing on things like being thankful, being hopeful, and finding solutions instead of dwelling on your problems. Being self-disciplined means learning to resist your urges and keep your mind on your goals, even when you feel like giving up or when other things come up. Good habits. Read, meditate, work out, or spend time in nature are all good things you can do to keep your mind healthy. Always learn something new. Keep an open thought and try to get better. You can take charge of your mind and live a more satisfying and healthy life by following these tips. Look at problems as chances to learn. Remember that getting your mind under control is an ongoing process that takes time, work, and being kind to yourself. Third, making money is a big part of being a man. You can't buy happiness with money, but it can solve your money problems. In a world where money rules, not having enough money can leave you useless, so it's important to see making money as one of your main jobs as a provider. People who have money problems sometimes say things like, "Money is the root of all evil," or "Money doesn't buy happiness." But these are just excuses for how much they spend. Don't fall into that trap if you're having trouble with money. Instead, realize that learning how to make money is good for you. Don't forget that it's never too late to start learning how to make money and improve your finances. If you subscribe to our channel, you'll get access to useful tips and information that can help you become financially successful in the future. Of course, money isn't everything, and there are many ways that men and women, regardless of how much money they have, can make the world a better place. Working out every day is a good habit that can help you deal with problems and meet your goals. It can improve your look, but it can also help you feel better and think more clearly. After a good workout, you can solve many problems that seem impossible to solve. This is because exercise releases endorphins, which make you feel good, clear your mind, and send oxygen to all parts of your body. You don't have to go to the gym to do this kind of exercise. All you need is to stick with it. Making exercise a daily habit will help you solve many problems that used to worry you. You'll also become stronger, more focused, and ready to deal with the problems that life throws at you. Don't underestimate how important it is to work out every day. It's not just about getting in better shape, it's about becoming a better person. Adding daily workouts to your plan can improve your physical and mental health. Here's how to do it. In order to get your muscles and blood flowing, you should warm up for 5 to 10 minutes before you work out. Some light exercises that can help with this are running while standing still, jumping jacks, and dynamic stretches. Workout. Try to do 20 to 30 minutes of mild to intense aerobic exercise every day. This can be done by dancing, swimming, riding a bike, walking quickly, or running. Strength training should be done at least 3 to 4 times a week. Use free weights to work out your core, legs, back, chest, shoulders, arms, and all the big muscle groups. Tools or exercise bands for the gym, fluidity, and ease of movement. To stay flexible and avoid getting hurt, you need to stretch often. For 5 to 10 minutes after your workout or while you're cooling down, stretch your main muscle groups. Slowly lower your heart rate and loosen up your muscles for 5 to 10 minutes. Some things you could do are light stretching or foam rolling. Remember to give your body time to heal and rest. Take a day off or do light things like yoga or walks. If you're too worn out or hurt getting food and water, for better health and to keep up your exercise habit, drink water all day, but especially before, during, and after your workouts. Eat healthy foods, observe your body and note how it feels before, during, and after you work out. If you feel pain or discomfort, you should change your routine and, if necessary, talk to a doctor. When you work out, consistency is key if you want to see results. To stay motivated and interested, make working out a daily habit and do things you enjoy. Do it one step at a time. Once you have trained your mind, made it clear through daily practice, and started eating natural foods, now is the time to deal with the problem in a sensible way. The key is to handle one issue at a time. If you try to handle too many issues at once, you'll likely get stressed out and put things off. The night before, write down one task and divide it into steps you can handle. Setting a clear plan for the day will help you stay on track and get things done. It's also important to remember that the best way to solve problems is not to start with the biggest tasks, but to take steady, purposeful steps. If you want to improve your health but have lost drive, don't try to make all the changes at once. Instead, be realistic and start by changing your diet the night before. Plan your natural and healthy meal for the next day. If you think it will be hard to work out every day, set small goals like working out for 15 minutes every day. This way, you have a clear goal to work toward every day, which makes it easier. Remember that life is a journey and that you are in charge of it, so keep going and getting better with these habits. They are like loyal friends, and may you do well in all situations, whether you are working toward a goal, fixing a hard problem, or dealing with an obstacle. It's okay to take things one step at a time. This thought can be used in these ways. Break up your task or goal into smaller steps that you can handle. This will help you focus on one thing at a time and make the whole thing seem less scary. Priority list. As you make a list of steps, put them in order of how important or urgent they are. Make sure you complete each step by itself, starting with the most basic or important ones. Set goals that you can reach. Be honest with yourself about what you can do in a certain amount of time to stay motivated and avoid stress. Make sure that each step has a goal that you can reach. Don't worry about the future or dwell on mistakes you've made in the past. Enjoy small wins as you finish each step. Enjoy your growth, no matter how small it is. Being proud of your achievements can make you feel better and keep you going. Sometimes problems or changes happen without warning, so be ready to change how you do things if you need to. Keep your eye on the end goal, though. Do not be afraid to ask for help or advice if you need it. Remember to get help if you need it. Getting help from other people or working with a group can make the trip easier. You can get your tasks and goals done faster and better if you take things one step at a time. This will make you happier and more successful in the long run. The sixth way that natural foods eat. Men need to break this habit if they want to be able to handle life's problems. It's time to stop eating junk food and start eating natural foods, because men aren't kids or easily swayed by hormones. We choose what we eat, and the foods we eat have a direct effect on our future, both mentally and physically. Eating processed and unhealthy foods can do this because they are high in empty calories, which make your body and mind work harder. Hunger can be used as a superpower to get things done, but it makes your mind less sharp and less good at dealing with problems. It's possible to work while hungry, which can help you think more clearly and solve problems faster. When you do eat, choose natural foods that are high in nutrients. Balance is very important, and these natural foods should make up about 80% of your nutrition. They give your body and mind energy, and you can save the other 20% for treats now and then. Don't give in to bad habits. Instead, make smart choices. Diet discipline teaches you to judge the worth and health benefits of real natural foods, which makes you less likely to want bad snacks, and know that a healthy body will be better able to handle the challenges of life. Imagine a young man who eats a lot of processed foods and fast food that is high in sugar and fat. Even though he has a tough job and a lot of problems in his life, he makes bad food choices that cause his body to digest a lot of empty calories, which makes him less mentally sharp and less able to solve problems. But after a while, he decides to change his eating habits and starts eating natural foods. He also follows a strict diet and works when he's hungry. As a result, he thinks more clearly, solves problems better, and gets more done because he has changed the way he eats. He can use hunger as a tool to make his life better and get through any problems that come up. Number 7, having a goal that is bigger than you throughout history. Men have found deep satisfaction and purpose in dedicating themselves to tasks that aren't related to their personal interests. This has led them down the path of life, taught them patience in hard times, and spark their desire to work until midnight in a world where most goals are focused on oneself. We need a strong spirit to commit to a mission greater than ourselves. When you set your sights on a selfless mission, things that used to bother you become less important. Gandhi was a famous person in history. He fought for India's freedom from British imperial rule, which was a cause bigger than himself. He fought for the freedom of his own people, as well as the ideas of nonviolence and social unity. Gandhi's road wasn't always easy. He was jailed and even had threats made against him, but he didn't give up. He stayed focused on his goal and, in the end, won India's independence and became a symbol of love and sacrifice for everyone. Gandhi's life shows how to make a goal bigger than yourself and stick to it. He is known as one of the most important people in history for finding your cause. When you think about your big goals, ask yourself what you want to leave behind, how you want to be remembered, and what difference you want to make in the world. Once you know what your big goals are, do everything you do every day with respect to reach them. It feels good to serve something bigger than yourself. You should set a goal that is bigger than yourself. This will motivate you to do your best and inspire you. Setting your sights on something other than your own instant self-interest or desires means focusing on a cause. Because of these things, you need a mission or reason that matters to more than just your own life. A goal that is bigger than you can give you a better sense of purpose. When you work toward a goal that is bigger than your own wants, you can make a difference in the world, whether it's by fighting social injustices or something else. Drive and resistance to make science grow or improve other people's lives. When things get tough, having a bigger goal can give you the drive and strength to keep going. When things get tough, knowing that your work is contributing to a greater cause can keep you motivated and focused. Setting goals that are bigger than yourself can have meaningful and long-lasting effects. By working toward a bigger goal, you can leave a positive mark on the world, whether it's by improving your neighborhood, protecting the environment, or promoting peace around the world. To reach a goal that is bigger than yourself, you often need to work with others. You can also improve yourself and grow by setting a big goal. It forces you to leave your comfort zone. In the long run, learning new things and getting through tough times makes you stronger and more flexible. Fighting for human rights, protecting the environment, advancing scientific research, promoting education and literacy, or helping different groups get along and live in peace are all examples of goals that are bigger than oneself. Having a goal that is bigger than oneself means that you find meaning and happiness in contributing to something bigger and more important than your own goals. It means understanding how you are connected to everything around you and using your number 8, building grit and resilience. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes you have to deal with problems and setbacks that seem impossible to get past. This is when grit and determination come in handy. Describe what it means to be strong and disciplined when things go wrong. Life's ups and downs are meant to make us stronger, not weaker. When things get tough, you can use these tasks to help you get better. Value your mistakes and see them as lessons that teach you how to fight even when things get hard. It takes courage and determination to develop a mindset of persistence and ongoing growth. Be brave and determined, and use these ideas as tools in your life. With these tools, even problems can be seen as chances to grow. For example, if you are a young person, this shows that even the hardest things in life can be turned into chances to learn and achieve. The 9th one, getting rid of useless things to do in the digital age. The digital age has many benefits, but it also has a lot of apps and platforms that are meant to get your attention. Like social media, streaming video games, and social media, these platforms and apps give you dopamine right away, but don't give you anything in return. It's okay to do these things for fun and relaxation, but spending too much time on them can make you less productive and less motivated. The key is to notice these platforms and spend less time on them. Time isn't what makes life fancy. How we choose to use it is. Learn new skills and do other things that will pay off in the long run. Getting smarter, getting new friends, and making other people's lives better through fun and games. You can grow as a person by doing things that matter. Spending less time on mindless jobs gives you more time for personal growth. In our daily lives, we face many stressful and difficult situations. That means not getting angry and stress it out when bad things happen at work, like losing a big job. We can learn to deal with our emotions and accept them. Stoic thought teaches us to focus on what we can change, like how we react and what we can learn from the experience. This helps us stay mentally stable and not let bad feelings take over these days. You can be more productive if you cut down on tasks that don't help you. Here are some things you can do to make your life better and your mental health better. Pick out your most important goals and make sure you can reach them. This will help you stay focused on tasks that will help you reach your goals and not get sidetracked by less important things. To better organize your time, set aside specific times every day to do important things. The Pomodoro technique and time blocking are two examples. Cut back on time you don't need to spend on things like social media or watching funny videos online. Find things that waste time. There are many things you do every day. List them out and decide which ones are important and which ones are just a waste of time. It's important to be honest with yourself about things that are keeping you from reaching your goals. Don't use social media too much. Don't spend too much time on social media. Plan to check your accounts at certain times of the day. You could use computer add-ons or apps that help you limit the time you spend on social networks. If you stop getting email updates, you can get rid of digital clutter. Getting rid of social media sites that don't add value and organizing your digital space. Pay attention to your fun. It's good to have fun, but watch how long you do things like binge-watching TV shows or scrolling through content without stopping. Set limits on your activities and put those that give you more important pleasure first. Instead of surfing the web for no reason, use your time to learn new things or find out more about things that interest you. Spend your time on learning materials like online classes or books that will help you grow as a person or in your career. Take regular breaks from your digital devices to recharge and refocus. This is called digital detox. Instead of staring at your screen, work out outside, spend time with family and friends, or follow things to do to stay organized and get things done faster. Use technology tools like calendars, productivity apps, and task planners. But don't rely too much on technology for everything in your life. Every once in a while, think about your daily habits and routines to see how well they're working. If they're not, make changes to make sure you're doing things that are in line with your values and goals. These tips will help you in this digital age. Aiming for excellence. The most important thing you can do is commit to always improving your personal style in all areas of your life, whether they are physical, mental, spiritual, or emotional. To do this, you have to be persistent, passionate, disciplined, and dedicated to your own growth. Being exceptional does not mean being better than other people. It means always going above and beyond what you think is possible. As a sports fan who wants to get in better shape, let's say you start running a set distance every day, but instead of limiting yourself, you push yourself and run farther. You also learn how to eat well and organize your time so that you can work out every day. Day by day, your health, spirit, and soul improve. You feel better because you see yourself get better, are proud of your personal achievements, and are satisfied with your self-development. Become strong motivators. This is good for both your personal and professional life. You should try to find that feeling and make it a habit to do so. Thank you for watching this movie. We hope that the information you've learned has given you new ideas and better ways to deal with problems. Tell your friends and family about this content if you liked it. If you like this video, please click like and remember to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any fun or interesting videos in the future. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in our next videos.